Don't get too close to boxes, because they could hurt you. I really do hope it checkpointed me. I don't want to have to go through all of that again when I die a million times. To this slide. The amount of danger that has presented itself in this level by comparison to the previous has just skyrocketed. It has skyrocketed. Wait, that's on top of the box. It's rude, you can't be flying. That is not allowed in video games, or at least not in this one. I disallow flying of any type. Because when this game introduces flying enemies, I'm out. Granted, I think they have had a couple of flying... There was the flying section, as it were, in the previous level, if you can... But... You know, that I was flying too, so it's kind of allowed. Alright, just try and draw them in one at a time. I'd hate that this game forces you to be endlessly cautious of losing health. That's not how video games should be. Wait. Do I need to, like, jump and land on that? Sure. Really? Okay. That's interesting. I take it if I go too far I die, so let's not do that. But yeah, that's actually pretty neat. I've never had to jump onto one of these things before. So kudos to you, game. Like, some things you do nice, some things you do rather well. Most things you don't. Or at least involving enemies. Enemies in combat. And boxes. The game design is really nice. The character design, the creature design themselves, they're really cool. Some of the things that I have to battle actually have a lot of really interesting designs. Okay. Do you want to let me go away now? Can I escape, please? I was miles away. I was miles away. Rude. Do you know what actually bothers me the most, though? It's the fact that all of the enemies come back when you die. I could kind of appreciate it if the checkpoints were a little bit more generous. I know they are actually already quite generous, but sometimes it seems as though because the enemies come back, although I suppose in a way it is a good idea that they do, to really kind of enforce the idea that you shouldn't die, that you should take extra caution not to die. But at the same time, that it's a bit dangerous in that regard, because then that's not exactly very entertaining gameplay. Wait a minute. There's two. Which one do I go in? Which one do I go down? I can only assume one of these is for a crystal gem, so let's try the super dangerous one first. Because... yeah, I see it. It's over there, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Okie dokie. No, those are cloakies, so I'm clearly wrong there. No, this is going even further. I don't know where to go. Because that one goes down there to that platform. And then, oh my goodness, this is Warrenus. Is this really necessary? Wow. So glad that hurt me. Sometimes I mean, this is another fair example that some of the things don't really have very obvious hitboxes. Whether it's, you know, Scalar's swipe itself, whether it's the explosions or the spikes on certain enemies or creatures. If you can call a box a creature, like a plant box thing, I don't know. Half of the time I don't know what to call things because I don't know if it's living or dead. Most of the things do seem to have life, like plants, but sometimes the plants are more sentient than just regular plant life. So I don't really know where the line is drawn. Alright. Please tell me we're nearing the end. Because I'm starting to lose a bit of faith that I'm actually making any progress. No, this is the egg. I don't want the egg. Oh my god, I've got to backtrack now. Not only do I have to backtrack, I have to backtrack without dying. Great. Oh, I can't backtrack because I dropped down on this bit. Can I die? Nope, I can't die. I now have to do all of this again. Enemies I understand coming back. Explosive boxes? I don't. Like if it worked like Crash Bandicoot, where there was a checkpoint system. Like I know there are checkpoints, but they don't checkpoint your progress. They only checkpoint your collectibles. So if you killed enemies or if you collected boxes, those boxes come back and you can recollect the things inside them. Well, that's great for grinding. It's not so great for when you want to... when you die and you have to come back and you have to do it again. Because it means all the things are there and you have to go and do it again. And this sucks a little tiny bit. Because now it means that I've got to go and do all of that again to go down that other path. How are we grinding uphill? How does that work? How was I supposed to know that would happen? I'm gonna need a death counter for this level. We're back at the crossroads. Let's go up this way first and see what we find. It better be a crystal gem. Otherwise I'm gonna be mighty annoyed. Can't see. It does seem to be leading me to a different platform, so that is promising. Spiders are stuck. No! Give me some health, that's good. You give me health, that's also good. And hopefully we are on our way to a crystal gem. Okay, how did you go through that fish? How did you go through the fish worm? I don't allow that. Wait, this is just leading me back. Isn't it? Isn't that just leading me to... I don't understand. Is this a new place or a different place? Is this a new place or not? Where am I? But this is just back where I was. I don't understand. Oh no, the crystal gem is somewhere else. The crystal gem is somewhere else. 'Cause I haven't found it. It's not here. And now I've got to go and do this all again. Can I could quit the level. That would probably be quicker. And there's obviously nothing on the map. Who knows where it could be. I'm clicking the floor. Oh, right, there we go. Right, okay, well, I guess I'll just have to go out and find it. And I can tell you now, there is nothing more frustrating than the idea of having to go out and do all of that again. That first section was painful. And now, like I said, I've got to go and do it all again to go and find this final crystal gem. 'Cause it ain't here. Oh wait, I see it. It's over there. Look. Oh my god. I found it. Wrong button. Right, good. Now I can end this. Still gotta get there though. Look how many cloakies I've got now as well. 20,700. I don't think I'm ever going to need any more cloakies for every upgrade left in the game. I'd be very surprised if I actually needed any more than 20k for what's left. But even if I did, I get them naturally anyway, whether I go and find, whether I have to replay a level or not. And there we go. It didn't really matter that I got back to Leon, but I just figured it would be better to prove that I actually got to the end and that I didn't just quit. Plus, it means that we can actually go back to, first of all, check. Yeah, I don't think we ever get any new evolutions at the end of a level. Let me just quickly save. Yeah, I just wanted to prove that I did actually just finish the level, and it means that we actually get to see the next, place if we go to the map. So let's go and do that now before I end the set. Probably one of the longest videos I've recorded in a while, at 1 hour 13 minutes. I love how the spikes were trying to catch up to us as well, like trying to reach us. Oh, is that happening on the recording? I hope that, oh my god, I hope that's not really happening on the recording. There was just something about this place that was just causing some weird flickering. I really hope that's not in the recording because that was really quite ugly. Right, well, it looks like we're getting real close to the end. Well, actually no, maybe not. We've still got a giant enemy crab. We have this really pretty looking place. I'm looking forward to that one. We have this one that looks like Scar's lair from The Lion King. We have what looks like something from the Magic Sword. What was it called? I think it was just called the Magic Sword, wasn't it? With the two-headed dinosaur thing. And there was this evil guy with like a pot of green that would throw an enemy and a weapon in and it would turn them into some weird metal hybrid thing. It was a pretty good movie. Oh, it's Quest for Camelot. That was the movie. Yeah, it was Quest for Camelot. Go watch that if you've not seen it. It's a very good movie. We have what looks like another desert with some squiggly worms. And then we start getting into this like super dark, like end of Rayman Origins levels. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what Scalar's actually going to bring in the future. It's just that level wasn't too bad, really. There were just the spiky boxes were a bit annoying, and the plant versions of the boxes were also a little bit annoying. But generally not too bad of a level. I did get used to the grind sections after a while. There's just a lot of finicky movement that the game doesn't seem to be able to catch up to those very precise movements like a rhythm game should do. So I don't really know why that was happening. It could have just been a bit of input lag from the Bluetooth controller. It might have been fine on a wired PlayStation 2 controller back in the day, I don't know. And the climbing sections on all of those, well, they were quite annoying as well because there were so many explosive boxes on them. You'd have to lick them and then stand back and wait for them to explode, and there were just hundreds of them. So it was really time consuming, and the fact that I'd lost one of the crystal gems as well just made that level a real pain. Not bad though. Not bad. I'd say like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 for that one. At least it wasn't this one. Which, I'll admit, did grow on me at the end, because it was actually kind of fun when you got to higher speeds. It was a bit laggy, but it was kind of fun. But no, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed it though, nonetheless. I don't even know how long this set is going to be because of how much I'm going to need to cut out of it. But I do hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless, and do join me again next time for more Scalar. I'll see you then.